People often call Guizhou a wonderland for its picturesque landscape and dazzling ethnic cultures. This episode of Travelogue, we brought you to a couple of old towns in southeastern part of Guizhou. But most importantly, we are going to attend a grand celebration, Sisters Festival, celebrated by the local Miao people. It's their Valentine's Day. Let's go party! You can't find 3 miles of flat land. You can't find 3 days of sunshine. That's the stereotypical characterization of Guizhou. The rugged topography means that wherever you look in the region, you are bound to see beautiful rolling mountain landscapes. The undulating terrain made this part of China one of the remotest and hardest to reach for outsiders. But within its confines, the landscape sustains the many ethnic groups living here. Set against an evergreen world, these peoples lead colorful lives. They make their living along the rivers, hidden in the mountains, shrouded by mist and cloud all year round. This land is one of China's best-kept secrets. The capital of Guizhou is Guiyang, and that's where most people first set foot in the province. 2 hours drive on the expressway from Guiyang and you arrive at Kaili, the center of southeastern Guizhou. Our first stop is Zhenyuan, an ancient military town. The layout of Zhenyuan follows the yin-yang fish pattern, an extremely auspicious design in Chinese feng shui. Through it runs the Wuyang River, carrying passengers and goods from the rest of China. The town sits among rugged mountains and started out life hundreds of years ago as a military outpost. Thanks to the river, the old city enjoyed tremendous commercial success, and even today, you can still find more than a dozen old stone docks here. Business was so good in Zhenyuan that it has a temple dedicated to Machu, goddess of the sea. Guizhou is a landlocked province, but traders from the coastal regions brought their beliefs with them. They prayed here for commercial success and safe passage on their business journeys. The most extraordinary building in town is the Qinglongdong Temple, which translates to the Cave of the Black Dragon. It's a complex of some 40 structures built halfway up a hill. But what really sets it apart is that it embraces Buddhist, Taoist, and Confucian doctrines all at once. Keep wandering around in the town, and you might come across an ancient stone well. There are 4 left in Zhenyuan. A number of well-preserved courtyard houses in Zhenyuan are also worth looking out for. The best-known one belongs to the Fu family. The current owner is Fu Shunde, a man whose generosity of spirit means he's happy to show you around and explain things for free. About 200 years ago, the Fus were among the richest business families in the region. The courtyard house and the valuable furniture are just a tiny fraction of family fortune that once was. The old furniture is inscribed with good wishes and hopes, such as longevity, promotion up the official ladder, or good fortune in business. But there's one unusual piece, to me at least, and it's only used in winter.
在我们的前东南地区的这种木炭比较多，木炭比较多，冬天呢有
怎么烤啊？
有那样我们的这个烧火的时候就这样，人一坐下把火一烧起，人一坐下，
我也可以。
这一身都软不烂。这样烧炭火就行了。炭火，木炭火。这个呢就是这样，如果人少的时候，把这个一搭起，把这个一搭起，OK，这么一搭起，这样就是一个人呢就可以取暖了，就是这个热力的它不分散。
挺好玩的。这是老家具，老家具。In southeastern Guizhou, the Chinese Han people are the minority. Nearly 1/4 of the Miao population in China live here, in this lush, idyllic world. They trace their ancestry back to Chiyou, the king who lost a battle to Huangdi in the far unrecorded reaches of time. Legends has it that after Chiyou lost the war in central China, he brought his tribes all the way to southwestern China. Thus begins the 1,000-year-long migration of the Miao people. The Miao speak their own language but didn't have their own writing system until about 50 years ago. This is the Xiaohe village in Shizhong town, 1 hour's drive from Kaili. My friend Xiaoshi showed me something unique in the Miao village. Each village has its own dragon boats. Some have only one, some have 2 or 3. The Miao dragon boat is different from the usual kind you see in China because it has 3 canoes. Usually there's one big boat with 2 small boats, like a mother with 2 babies. A boat shaped like this must go very fast. The mother canoe is about 20 meters long, and you can imagine it was once a very old tree. The boats are repainted every year, carefully sheltered in a boathouse on the river. Here in the village, people believe gods are everywhere, in the mountains and rivers. They're also very careful not to upset them. So that gate is built like that. So the altar inside that door, the altar for the ancestors, will not face the mountain over there. So it will not offend the god of mountain. The first floor of most homes is used as living room, and the second floor is a sleeping area. Xiaoshi says that when a boy wants to ask a girl out, he stands in the courtyard and sings or whistles. The girl then looks out the window from the second floor to decide if she wants to go out with him. This village is about an hour's drive from Kaili, but villagers still maintain the ancient ways of life. It's a world away from modern urban life and definitely off the beaten path. Every family you visit will have their own room, and women spin, weave, and embroider their own clothes. Miao embroidery is famous all over the country. There are some 26 kinds of stitches on record. And because these people didn't have a written system, all the designs represent their history. Some of them are still decipherable. exactly the same piece. So how long will this take? 这个要多长时间能修好？
要5天。
5 days.
5天。
For one single piece like this, 5 days. 那你这一身要多长时间做好
？3年。
3年。
对。
一个人。Okay, look at this. This is work of one single person. 3 years. 哦，这些画很有讲究的，是不是？
对，全部是以前。
是龙。Dragons, gods, and spirits are common themes in the embroidery. Oh my God, look at this. Their history. Wow. 哦，我听说苗族人那个迁徙的那个线路也绣在身上面。
对，那就是裙子上面的。
哦。
是。看见吗？
Okay.
这个人。
People.
对。
People. So this is the 1,000-year-long migration routes of the Miao people, remembered on the skirts. Okay, all these zigzag means all the difficulties they've been through. There are dozens of different Miao styles of dress, depending on different regions and communities. As long as the family can provide it, each Miao girl will have her own costume, which she wears for major events and festivals like the Sisters Festival. The costume has a beautiful name. It's called the flower dress. Silver protects the wearer from evil and is also a symbol of family wealth. There are a lot of meanings to these adornments, like this is a fish, because the Miao people love fish. And the butterfly, 蝴蝶是吧？这个 See, it's a little butterfly. You know what it means? It means mother. 母亲像蝴蝶一样美丽哈。
对。
Mom is just as beautiful as butterflies. The festival is one of the biggest for the Miao people, and every family in the region prepares what's called Sisters' rice. The rice is sticky and is cooked with some flowers. The sisters' flowers are small yellow flowers. Days ahead of the festival, people gather the blooms from the mountains and dry them. Then, the day before the main event, the dried flowers are boiled and discarded. It is the boiled water that's the key ingredient for cooking the rice. The Miao people believe sticky rice is the best kind, and around the festival time, they all eat it. Tastes like tea. Actually, it tastes very strong tea. Kind of like an herbal medicine. Interesting. Before it's cooked, the sticky rice is soaked in the boiled flour water for hours. This sends a message about the vitality of nature being transferred into human life. Eating such rice is believed to bring productivity and prosperity. Yellow is just one color for the sisters' rice. The other colors come from different food dyes. Every family must have a banquet on the Sisters' Festival, where girls and boys sit together as if they're on a group date. According to Miao custom, people invite you to drink in a very civilized way by singing to you. If you don't drink, they won't stop singing.
If you don't touch the bowl, they will just give you a little sip. If you touch it, you have to drink it all.
To show their hospitality, sometimes they put a red dot on your face. That's their way to say they like you. See those marks? They just won't go away, no matter how hard I wash. Now I go out onto the street, everybody knows I had a few drinks last night. 1 mark for 1 drink. But I have to go, because there's a dragon boat racing today. All dressed up, the silver can weigh some 10 kilograms. These people are on their way to a dance, but I'm interested in dragon boat racing, which starts around noon. I'll catch up with the dancing sometime later. Dragon boat racing is popular throughout China. But here in Shidong, you see a kind of competition you can't see anywhere else in the country. It's uniquely Miao. Each year in May, there is a festival dedicated to boat racing. Each village sends its own team, and people bring gifts as a blessing for the race. Instead of sitting, the racers stand in the boats and row with a single stick as their oar. As no women are allowed on board, a boy dressed up as a girl sits in the boat and sounds the gong. The drum is being sounded by a respected old man from the village. During the Dragon Boat Festival, young girls all dress up for the occasion, and tens of thousands of people gather along the river to view the spectacle.
So this is the first time you come to this festival?
No, this is the 3rd time to this festival.
To this part of China?
No, to this part of China many times, but for this festival for the 3rd time.
For the 3rd time. What impressed you most here?
The colour and the fact that the people are performing for their own pleasure, and that they're so welcoming to outsiders, and it's very colourful.
It's
And
colorful.
yes, it's colourful, and the women are very pretty, and they dress in lovely silver. And the dancing and singing is also, and there's buffalo fighting, all sorts of activities in the different villages. And it's very good for an outsider to get an idea of Miao life in China.
It must have cost you a lot of films.
I take about 40 or 50 rolls of film.
All done with the boat races, and we head way down the river to attend a big open-air dancing party. The Sisters Festival is the time young people date and old people meet their previous sweethearts, married or not. It's easy to feel underdressed at a party like this. But it's also the best time to see the young Miao girls at their brightest. The Miao girls dance in a circle, and usually the boys stand by to see who's the fairest and best. It's a competition not only among girls, but among families. The dancing continues all the way into the night, and this is when the real courtship begins. Singing is the best way to reach another person's soul, and that's certainly true for the Miao.
I just came to the Sisters Festival. I live in Kylie. I'm a student and just traveling around a little bit.
Okay. So, how do you feel about the place, and especially the people, the Miao people?
I think it's almost like we're old family friends coming in. They invite us in and just give us all that they have to eat, and just want us to stay in their homes. And like I've had about 10 people ask me to come eat at their home today. So
Really?
yeah, so they're very welcoming.
But
very
they
good.
force you to drink the wine. I mean, I don't drink, but they just don't stop singing.
I just tell them no.
Is it okay?
Yeah,
So you got off without drinking anything? That's good.
yeah.
The festival is also a big fair. It's no exaggeration to say that the things on sale could fill a museum of ethnic dress. You can find not only Miao outfits and accessories, but also decorative clothing from all the ethnic groups around the region. You may not intend to shop, but it's hard to say no to the luxurious colors and complex designs. Even if you don't buy anything, a look at this place is enough to satisfy your artistic senses. You never feel you're a stranger here. Everybody's so friendly and hospitable. And attending a festival like this, you get good chance to get really close to the Miao people and its unique culture. Special occasion, they just proudly display all their cultural heritage. Wow, that's some splendid display. So remember, it's March the 15th on the lunar calendar, the Sisters Festival.